Hi, I made a video previously of about 11 minutes, and I made another one of 10 minutes, and one of them shut down, so I'm going to try and see if I can remember most of this. Just want to show you, from the top of this, okay, what we have here is we have the roulette table, in which I took all 36 numbers and 3 of the dozens and shoved them into one space of 9 coming from the tic-tac-toe. Thus, as we can see in blue, it's upside down. We have the number 7, and below it, we have the O. Thus, we have 70. 7 is for God. O is for the universe. As for number 15, it is what it is. Just listen, you'll understand. Okay? So it's 70. 70 is the digital clock. As if you take all the lines in one number of the digital clock, you end up with 7 lines. If you use all the numbers from 0 to 9, you have 10. Thus, 10 times 7 lines equals 70. Or is it 7D for the 7 of diamonds? Because the diamond is God's card. Because that's the card, okay, that you can turn upside down or sideways, and it still stays the same diamond. So we have 70 or 7D. Now, was Moses walking in the desert for 4D? 4D, or was it 40? 4 was the elements of the desert. And the walk of the desert, why it was 40 for 400 years of bondage, is because bondage brought him into bondage and then out of bondage, which makes Alpha Omega, giving it 2 zeros. Now, the walk in the desert was 40 for the 1 0 because it was the beginning of the true life of man. Anyways, another thing we have here is if you look at the bottom, where this came from is the year 2015 and 5775, the Hebrew calendar. Okay, I separated the black and the red, and that's how I came up with these designs. Okay, we also have the O, or if you want to look at it the other way, we have the Y. So Y and O in craps is yo élève. Why yo élève? Because in French, élève means student. Okay, and élève is 11. 6 man, 5 angel spirits. That's how we work together. That's who we are. We're yo 11. Anyways, if we take the yo 11 and we put man and spirit angel, and then we put spirit angel and man, it would be 11 and 11, which would be 1111 like they say in 2012, but 11 and 11 is 22. The 22nd letter of the alphabet is the letter V, and in French, V is for life. Thus, I'm going to try and show you if you can see it. Okay, we have the B, and on top of the B, we have another B, okay, equals 22. There's 4 sides to it, times 4 equals 88, which means from the heavens 8 we came, to the heavens we will return. Thus looks like the X for the X-Man. Thus, if we count the 4 sides of the X, we have the total of 88. Thus, we are X-Man. Now, freedom, if you can read that word freedom, the letter count of freedom is F6, R18, E5, E5, D4, O15, M13. Total, 66. But 66 in craps is death. You lose your turn. You lose the dice. Right? So why do we have freedom 66? Well, 66 and 55 together in one scenario, it totals added to 121, which means alpha at the beginning of beta creator, because it was a female that creates and makes birth. Thus, alpha is both. And thus it finishes with alpha, because he is the beginning and the end. Now, if we multiply the 6 times 6 times 5 times 5, we end up with 900. 900 is pretty simple. 9 of the birth of alpha, the beginning, and 9 of the end of our birth. We're in between. You see, we're 9. We take one step into life, we already become 9, because the next step is 10, which is renewal of the 10, 10, 10, and we're out of life. So the minute we step into life, we are automatically born with 9 months. We step out of the birth, we go into the life of 9, then we step out of the life of 9. At the beginning of life, when you transfer from the spirit angel on earth, it's another 9. The total is 36. Creator of man, okay, or the CC is what I call it, or the corner club. The reason for the corner club, I'm going to try and show you if you can see this. See this diamond here? Well, the stand is just like the stand on a club, and because you can't do circles on a tic-tac-toe board, you see the 3 points where it represents the club. Thus man is the club also. We're the harp, we're the spade, we're the club and the diamond. But in this scenario, this is the club, because our earth is the clubhouse. Thus, we have the corner club. The corner club is CC, which is 3-3. 33 is Jesus. Okay? CC is also the credit card. Thus, we get credit in our life. Whether we're good or bad, we get to live our whole life until it ends. Then we have down here at the bottom, I don't know if you can see it. Okay, what we have is the cross. Okay, it's either to this one side. And when we add it, okay, this is from the tic-tac-toe. 2 plus 8 is 10, 4 plus 6 is 10. That's the totality of life and life in the heavens, because we're not supposed to put east-west with north-south, otherwise we're dead. Thus 20 equals Torah. Now we put the 5 in the center, and we use both the totality of the equation. We have 2, 5, and 8 is 15. 4, 5, and 6 is 15 equals 30. Day of man, letter D, 4, A1, Y, 25 equals 30. And if we count the corners, we have 20. Thus Torah. Now if we put the two together from the bottom left, 2, 4, 6, 8 with the 1, 3, 7, 9, we get a total of 40. Thus the 40 days that Moses took to walk. What's missing? Well, the 5 repeats. Every time we cross the 7, the 5 repeats. Therefore, when we cross the center on an X shape, we get 10. Add the 10 to the 40, we have 50. Thus the age of Aquarius is golden age. Or gold, O-R, O-15, R-18, O-R, operating room equals total 33. Okay? Yeah, that's about it. I'm going to leave it at that for now. I'm just going to add in just one little silly joke here. Okay? And the joke will go like this. The empty O that has no marks is the egg. The one we see is the sperm. When you put the 1 with the O together, you get the letter Q. And then at birth, when they're together, insemination creates you from birth. Thus, it takes 9 months to have the birth. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the same 2 letters, which was the O and the sperm. We're going to put them next to each other. And you got 9 months of birth. Pretty simple, isn't it? Listen, I am who I am. I know no more. I'm no better than one than the other who's better than me. I don't care and I don't give a damn. Why don't I give a damn? Because it's the diamond angel of man. Damn. Dame. Diamond, angel, man, esprit. Why in French? It just is. Spirit. Thus making Dame. Now if you go to Nostradamus, he's the neutralize of the universe, of the spirit, of the Torah, of renewal. R. N-O-S-T-R-A. Angel. M. Man once more. U-S. Us. Nostradamus. So did he know it? He knew it because he was put here for what he did. He knew it, but he didn't know he knew it, and he was given a special ability. God put him here. Is it for me to decide? No. Is it for me to decide who's here and why someone's here? No. It's all a numbers game. It's Jeopardy. Playing the game of Jeopardy. God gave us all the clues. We just have to come up with the question so we know the right answer. That'll take us in the proper direction, leading us somewhere else. I am who I am. I am 5. I am 6. But I am one no better than another. So I am 2. But that's angel spirit, and only one shall know. Then I am 6. Thus I am man. Then I am not 7, and 7 is God. Thus 8 is heaven. Thus 9 is the birth from whence I came. For once I will go, I will be 10, and then I will be 9 again. For the afterlife, we are all 9, and forever we are 99.